diagnosed quite early because we recognized that something wasn't right, maybe at 8-9 months, but he wasn't given a diagnosis that we knew what it was. He ended up getting diagnosed with a general developmental delay at about 10 months. They want to put autism, but some doctors don't want to put autism on it. You're always hoping for, everything's going to be fine. That's what they're going to say, and they're going to say, we can fix this. This is not a problem. But they didn't. And that was hard. Ready? Here it is. Thank you. When he was 10 months old, they said he will never walk, at least without a walker. And he did. He was 3.5, and now he's running, he's skiing. I think that if you would have asked me or any mom before if you could handle that, you would say, no, I couldn't. It's too much work. I wouldn't be able to do it. And now it's like, how could I not do that? You just, I don't know, you wake up and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna fight for you so hard, you have no idea. After about 2 years in the public preschool, he was supposed to go to kindergarten. And I realized he's not gonna be able to go here. He's nonverbal, he's unsteady, and he can't hold a pencil. It's a fight for every minute of therapy, because the system is built to give you as little as they legally can. It is a overwhelming, draining experience. And then you have to hire a lawyer, and that's expensive as well. We were lucky we could do that.
Go again. The game's on the line.
The diagnosis actually was a 4-year process. It started when he was 4 and concluded around about when he was 8. There's no point in, any parent's experience where you're prepared to hear the words, your child has autism. One of the low points in this experience for me was in a camp experience that he had when he was 4. He wasn't quite diagnosed, and the camp director couldn't handle him. I've never had a child this bad, I think was what she said to me. I became hysterical, I was crying, I didn't know what to do. It was, in that moment of desperation that, I decided that I didn't care, what we called it or what we had to do, but I had to do something to make it right for him.
Up. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Oh, you still made it. After all that, he's having a great day, I swear.
It's that constant advocacy for someone who can't advocate for themselves. The year we spent fighting the school district, we had already spent $50,000 in private therapy on our child that the school district should have been providing. The federal government, when they passed IDEA, didn't fully fund the law. Even what the funding they provided, they reduced. So here we are, many years later, and 80% of the costs of educating special education children is passed down to the states and the districts.
So every year you have to go through with an IEP, which is an individual education plan.
The IEP, the Individualized Education Plan, is a legal document that gives you rights for your child in a special education setting in your school. The problem with the IEP is that it is almost impossible to understand, even if you're a lawyer, unless you're a special education lawyer.
SELF stands for Special Education Legal Fund. SELF's mission is to level the educational playing field a little bit more even than it is today by giving out grants to low-income families in underserved areas in Connecticut.
We plan on giving grants of up to $5,000 for each qualifying family that will allow them to secure legal representation to represent their child in a special education dispute with their district. The costs that are entailed in this process are astronomical, and that makes securing a free and appropriate public education for your child something that is achievable only for those of us who can afford it. And that's not fair.
We are just two moms who feel very passionate about this cause. And I know that my son is better off because where we are, what our financial background is. And that's just really not how it should be.
You're learning.
Okay.
All right, love you.
Love it.
My sons asked me a few months ago, do you regret that I have autism? And I said no, because you made this family. You made me what I am. You gave me purpose. You gave my life purpose. And this is my life's purpose. This organization, I really believe it is.